Okay guys, for today's video we're going to look at some cool suggestions for Schedule 1. I illustrated all these images so those are not copyrighted, and let's get to it. And the first one is less boring cars, and the reason I say this is because more customization, more playtime. People love customizing stuff, and the more you customize, the more it gets you in that loop of just playing the game. It's kind of like GTA, you know? You customize your car and there's just endless possibilities with it, and I think this game can go pretty far with that. And obviously the second reason, drip. I mean, what's better than a car that goes with an insane fit and then adds more depth to gameplay? I think this is important because sometimes you just make too much money, and what other way to spend it than to just blow all your money on a car and you just pimp it out. Whereas now it's just kind of, you get a car, you know, and you change the color of it, and that's about it. And here's a nice example that I drew. Pretty fancy. Up next, different career paths. I think this will offer more replayability because you can experiment with like different life paths, you know what I'm saying? You could like open up a store, and that's kind of where the better automation for those who want a more relaxed experience. Now, why I say this, you know, some people like going out dealing, some people like using the dealers, but that's as far as it goes without automation. But say you get like a business and you get a store, well then you have to pay like wage fees, you know what I'm saying? You have to start like it's gonna take a lot of money, but lots of automation. Then you can mess around the game or do whatever. And you know, you can start your own businesses. Like, who doesn't love businesses, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe get like a sign up there like on your building, you know, name it whatever you want. And you know, maybe different story endings too. But yeah, that's it for that one. Up next, more casino games. Give us roulette. Let me go all in on black. Next up, proximity chat. I just think it's funny. I don't know, I think that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, next up, we have gun mods. I think we all kind of want this, and I'm sure they plan to add this in the future. It would actually give use to the Hyland range. That's kind of where the last one comes in. Spoiler. As you can see here in my illustration, we got like a red dot sight, some barrel mods, and mag. You know, maybe even a switch. I couldn't illustrate that because I actually don't know what it looks like, but you know, switch. You know, why not mow down Jessie? You know, if she whips out the half-broken bottle because she didn't accept your weed. Once you get in that loop of customizing stuff, it's just endless. It's just addicting. You know what I mean? Epic screenshots. You know what I'm saying? Get like a super modified gun. You know, take some pictures. You know. You know, custom finishes, you know, like camo and all that, whatever. And please add timestamps to messages. That'd be good for early game. And next up, we have interior design. I think this would be great for a late game. Also comes in with customization. I think for late game you could buy like land or something, you know, not just like make the ultimate storage room or manufacturing base. I think like once you get lots of money that you can spend, you can build like your own area. I think it would tie in with like the business idea, like the business career path. And I mean, who doesn't love building? I mean, I think people would have insane build ideas, and I don't think this is something that this Tyler could pump out instantly because like it's kind of complex, especially when you got all these parts that gotta snap together perfectly, or, you know what I mean? But late game edition, it'd just be great, tie in super well once you got lots of money to spend, creativity, and more replayability. You could not have guessed that. And inaccessible slots. This is actually something I've been thinking about a while. So sometimes when you get jars, you know, you give them a bunch of jars, eventually they put into baggies because they don't sell all 5 at once because jars and quantity is a 5. So I think there should be slots that you can't access, but they use for breaking it down. Say like you have a thing of Coke, like a brick of Coke, you just break it down, it goes into a jar, and then it breaks into the single, like the baggie, and then so forth. And just better management for deals. You don't lose your product. I mean, if you have all the jars, you don't get the baggie, so it's just, you're just losing money. It's super convenient, and like I said, more money. Next up, I also think we should have wanted level increase. Makes cops a little bit more scary. Like say you have like a gun, like 2 cops chase you, to shoot them, you just hide, and that's really it. Not really, there's no punishment for mowing down a cop in this game. So I think they should respawn. Tons should spawn out of the police station. You know, they pull up in the cars and whatnot. And then once they're out of sight, they despawn. And the reason I say that is for optimization reasons, which I'm sure you could all guess. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and that will be it for this video.